friend, myself Vinod Panara, and today we discuss some process of property of steam of BME subject, that is basic mechanical engineering. So in today lecture we discuss first constant volume process, then we discuss constant pressure process, and then we discuss constant temperature process. So in this lecture we discuss three process, that is non-flow process. So first one, that is constant volume process. So in this process volume remain constant. So normally this is PV diagram of constant volume process. In this PV diagram, process 1, 2, in which 1 represent initial state, 2 represent final state, and that is a vertical line. So volume V1 is equal to volume V2. So volume remain same. Now constant volume process is also known as isochoric process. So it is also called isochoric. Now in this process we discuss work done, heat transfer, change in internal energy, etc. So first one, work done. So W is equal to P into dV, pressure into change in volume. So W is equal to integration V1 to V2 PdV, but in this process volume at point 1 and at point 2 remain same, so there is a no change in volume, so dV is equal to 0, so work done is equal to 0. So in constant volume process work done 0. Now second is change in internal energy. So it is denoted by du, and du is equal to m Cv T2 minus T1. M, that is mass of gas, Cv specific heat at constant volume, T2 final temperature, and T1 initial temperature. Then next one, in constant volume process, third one, heat transfer. So according to first law of thermodynamic, del Q is equal to del W plus du. It means heat transfer is summation of work done and change in internal energy. But work done is 0 in constant volume process, so del Q is equal to du. It means heat transfer is equal to change in internal energy. And next one, relation between pressure, volume and temperature in constant volume process. So for according to characteristic gas equation for point 1 and point 2, P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2. Now cancel out V1 and V2 because V1 and V2 same, so cancel out from both sides, so we get P1 by T1 is equal to P2 by T2. Next one. Now next one, change in enthalpy. So enthalpy, that is denoted by capital H, and it is summation of internal energy and flow work. So capital H is equal to U plus PV, U that is internal energy and PV that is flow work. Now 4.1, that is H1 is equal to U1 plus P1 V1. 4.2, H2 is equal to U2 plus P2 V2. Then DH, that is change in enthalpy, DH, it is equal to H2 minus H1. So by putting value from above step, we get dH is equal to U2 minus U1 plus P2 V2 minus P1 V1. So dH is equal to mCV T2 minus T1, because change in internal energy, it is mCV T2 minus T1 plus mR T2 minus T1, because PV is equal to mRT. So P2 V2 minus P1 V1 is equal to mR T2 minus T1. So it is equal to mCV T2 minus T1 plus mCP minus CV. We replace R with Cp minus Cv. So mCp minus Cv T2 minus T1. So this Cv T2 minus T1, that is cancel out, and we get dH is equal to mCp T2 minus T1. What do you mean by Cp? Specific heat at constant pressure. So dH, that is mCp T2 minus T1. So this is about constant volume process. It is also called isochoric process. In this process, work done 0, then change in internal energy, that is equal to mCV T2 minus T1, then heat transfer is equal to du, then relation between pressure, volume and temperature, that is P1 by T1 is equal to P2 by T2, and last, change in enthalpy, it is equal to mCp T2 minus T1. Okay. Now next one, that is constant pressure process. In this process, pressure remain constant. So this is PV diagram of constant pressure process. In this diagram, 1 represent initial condition, 2 represent final condition of process, but pressure at point 1 and at point 2 remain same. So P1 is equal to P2, and so this is horizontal line. Okay. Now it is also known as isobaric process. First one is isochoric, second one is isobaric process. Okay. Now first, in this process, first one work done. So W is equal to P into dV. So it is equal to integration V1 to V2 P into dV. So P remain constant and V2 minus V1. So this is work done in constant pressure process. W is equal to P V2 minus V1. Second one, change in internal energy. So it is also equal to du is equal to mCv T2 minus T1. In constant volume process, this is equal to mCv T2 minus T1, and here also delta U is equal to mCv T2 minus T1, because internal energy depend on storage area. So it is store form of energy. So it is depend on volume of particular system. Okay. Then third one, relation between P, V and T. So according to characteristic gas equation, P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2, but here pressure P1 is equal to P2, so we get V1 by T1 is equal to V2 by T2. Then next one, heat transfer. So according to first law of thermodynamic, del Q is equal to del W plus du. But here put value of del W. So P V2 minus V1 plus MCV T2 minus T1. So P V2 minus V1 is equal to MR T2 minus T1 plus MCV T2 minus T1. So in place of R, if we put Cp minus Cv, then MCV T2 minus 1, that is cancel out, and we get MCp T2 minus T1. So this is last equation of heat transfer in constant pressure process. Now change in enthalpy, so that is denoted by dH, and it is equal to mCp T2 minus T1, same as in constant volume process. So this is about constant pressure process, and it is also called isobaric process. Okay. Now third one, that is constant temperature process. This is PV diagram of constant temperature process. 1 point represent initial state, 2 point represent final state, and this is graph of PV diagram for constant temperature process. This is also graph of Boyle's law. Okay. So it is also called isothermal process. Second name, it is also called isothermal process. Now work done in constant temperature process. So W is equal to P into dV, integration of V1 to V2, P into dV. So in place of P, we put value C divided by V according to Boyle's law, because Boyle's law, in which temperature also remain constant. So equation of Boyle's law is PV is equal to C. So if we subject P, then P is equal to C by V. So here we put value of P is equal to C by V. Okay. Now if we take C as a common and integrate 1 by V into dV, then we get C log base E V2 by V1. Okay. Now this C, it is equal to PV is equal to C. So at point 1, P1 V1 is equal to C. So W is equal to P1 V1 log E V2 by V1. And last equation, P1 V1 is equal to MRT1 log E R. R is equal to compression ratio. So V2 by V1, it is written as R. So work done in isothermal process, W is equal to MRT1 log ER. R means compression ratio. Then second one, that is change in internal energy. It is denoted by du, and it is equal to mCv T2 minus T1. But in this process temperature remain constant, so du is equal to 0. So change in internal energy in isothermal process is equal to 0. Then next one, heat transfer. So according to first law of thermodynamic, del Q is equal to del W plus du, but du is equal to 0. So del Q is equal to del W, and it is equal to MRT1 log ER. Okay. Then next one, change in enthalpy. So del H is equal to mCp T2 minus T1, but here temperature remain constant, so change in enthalpy also equal to 0. Then relation between P, V and T. So according to characteristic gas equation, P1 V1 by T1 is equal to P2 V2 by T2. But here temperature remain constant. So temperature cut out. So P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. This is relation between P, V and T for isothermal process. So in this lecture we discuss three non-flow process, that is constant volume, which is also called isochoric, constant pressure, which is also called isobaric, constant temperature, which is also known as isothermal process. Okay, thank you.